Serena Marshall with ABC News in Washington. Serena, what is the latest?
Well, I'm on the scene. They're holding the media back about 2 to 3 blocks behind where this baseball practice was occurring in this park in Alexandria, Virginia. Alexandria is just on the other side of the Potomac from Washington, D.C. It's a neighborhood. There are houses lining the street and local church about 2 blocks away from this baseball diamond. One neighbor told me when they first heard the shots ring out, they thought it was construction, but then it went on for about 5 minutes, and they thought those bullets were going to come straight through their house.
We're hearing that 5 people were shot. Can you confirm, and do you know who was shot?
Exactly. 5 people were shot this morning, including Majority Whip Scalise. 2 of his security detail were shot when they returned fire on the attacker, and they're the reasons that attacker was stopped, we're told, as well as a lobbyist and a staffer. As of right now, we're told non-life-threatening injuries in all of those 5.
And the gunman is in custody, is that right?
The gunman is in custody, taken to a nearby hospital because those 2 security detail who were injured as well were hit in the process.
Do we know anything? Do we know anything about the gunman other than he is in custody?
As of right now, they're not releasing any details about him. They have said there's no apparent nexus to terrorism, but the police said the 5 were transported medically from the scene. No names, locations, or injury details were provided. Now, this baseball game, it happens every year in Washington, D.C. It's a time for Republicans and Democrats to come together in America's favorite pastime, baseball. They play it at Nationals Park, the baseball stadium here in Washington, D.C., for charity. And it's not unknown that they practiced for the weeks leading up to this game. We're told the Democrats were practicing just earlier this morning. Republicans were when this attack happened, and they haven't released any details on the motive at the time.
Serena, last question for you. I know you're there, and it's still very much an active scene, but as we said, the shooter is in custody. Reports are that it went on from anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. What are some of the eyewitnesses telling you?
Well, that is exactly what one of the neighbors said. Their house butts up to the back entrance to this park. They're probably the second house in the line that comes right off of this park. And they said it went on for 5 or 10 minutes. They heard the gunman reload, that it seemed like it was never going to end. And they were so close, they actually thought the bullets were going to come through their own house.
Serena Miller live on the scene in Alexandria, Virginia with ABC News. Serena, thanks for checking in.
Thank you.
828, Big 550, KTRS. We'll keep an eye.